Hi guys, I'm unique readings today for you guys. So if you are wanting a reading, please just put your first name in the comments. And I was going to do something a little bit different tonight. If you guys wanted love and romance, finance, or spirit messages from spirit, just let me know behind your first name. That would help me out. If not, I'm just going to assume it's just messages from spirit that you want to know. So again, just put your first name in the comments if you're wanting a reading. No one on the list yet. I actually wasn't even feeling like doing any readings tonight, but I was feeling it, if that made sense. Like, I'm tired. I feel like I'm always busy, but at the same time, like, I knew that I was supposed to be going live and doing some readings. So while I'm waiting on some people to put their name in the comments, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards real quick. Not sure who's here with me right now, but thank you for being here. Okay. Hi guys, if you're wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments, please. I'm going to shuffle real quick while I'm waiting on a few people to get in here and put their name in the comments. There's nobody on the list yet. Anyway, I was saying that I wasn't really wanting to do a live feed today per se. I am very tired and have been feel like I'm working my butt off in many different areas, not just things that I'm healing in my life, but actual work and all that good stuff. So I'm just wore out, but at the same time, I felt like spirit was telling me to, get my butt in gear and get on here. So that's what I'm doing. If no one puts their name in the comments pretty soon, I'll do a collective reading and go from there. So there's a message about unity and initiation. So some of you may be going through experiences that have to do with connecting with spirit, oneness, 0 point energies of you. This is also talking about connection with nature, a very what's the right word? not close connection, but deep connection with nature at this time. So this is obviously for some and not all, but some of you may be moving into a different oneness. Yeah, something to do with 0 point energy for many of you. But whatever you're going through right now is exactly what you're supposed to be going through. There's many challenges is what I'm hearing, ups and downs. Somebody is going through times of feeling very blue, or maybe even a dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. But I'm what I'm getting from this is a lot of forcing things to be healed, basically, is what the universe is doing for some of you right now. Yes, I'm hearing. What other messages do you have for us at this time? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. If you're wanting a reading, put your name in the comments, please. What messages do you have for us at this time? Thank you. Sacral chakra, so you may be sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods. This could be lotions or creams or anything that you're putting on your body, any kind of food or drinks that you're putting into your body that may be making you feel some sort of way, maybe very sensitive to things right now, or maybe some of you, this is your ears, something to do with sensitivity to your ears, maybe things that you're hearing, something of that sort. Let me see if I can get some more light in here. See if that'll help. Anyway, but some of you, this is talking about sensitivities to your ears. So maybe you're starting to pick up on spirit more or something of that sort, but something to do with the ears opening up, ringing, maybe even pain or tension in the ears or something. I'm not real for sure, but some sort of awakening to the ears is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're saying. What messages do you have for us at this time? Love, romance, finance. Oops. So some of you are fighting some kind of demon, so to speak, or maybe it's some kind of negative thinking patterns, or something to do with talking down to yourself or not feeling good enough about yourself or something of that sort. So you may be processing through or purging through something that has to do with changing those things. I feel like some of us are so aware of these things, but don't know exactly how to fix them. So I'm feeling like there's classes or there's some kind of books or information that you're supposed to be looking up or trying to, I don't know, maybe some kind of studying that needs to be done is what I'm hearing. So what other messages do you have for us at this time, please? Am I supposed to take all of these? All three of them? Okay. Okay, there may be a lot of challenges and stuff, especially when it comes to your sensitivities, even connection. I'm feeling like there's something to do with maybe even feeling as if your connection is clouded at times or something of that sort. But what I'm getting reminded of is that a lot of us are getting ready to have some sort of big breakthrough. And that breakthrough is basically there's like a lot too much energy or a lot of energy buildup, or I don't know exactly what the right way of saying this is, but there's some sort of breakthrough for many of us that's getting ready to happen. And it's kind of clouding some of our judgment when it comes to connection, for sure, something of that sort. But what I'm hearing is there's happy times ahead. There's joy. There's peace and balance for some of us. Yes, I'm hearing. This could also mean that there's some kind of sorrow ahead, but right after the sorrow is happiness. So I feel like that has to do with this, what this is talking about, your initiation, whatever challenges you're going through, are just to help you to heal the things that you need to heal so that you can have that peace, that happiness, that joy, that whatever it is. Yes, they're saying. Yeah. And the stork is about some kind of giver of news, bringer of information. This, for some of you, this could mean fertility, and maybe you're trying to get pregnant, and that's going to be good for you at this time. This also could mean change of residence, change of career, change of paths. So maybe you've changed your the path that you're taking, or maybe you was, you know, really looking into being an accountant, and you was doing this accounting for a really long time. And I'm just using this as an example. And then all of a sudden you've got these spiritual abilities that you're capable of using, and you no longer need to be an accountant. However, you still can use those gifts at other times. But what I'm feeling is you're just completely changing and shifting in another direction. There's some fear about it. There's some need for trusting in all of those connections that you have, even if you're not feeling them completely yet. Yes, I'm hearing. And then some of you may be losing some sort of property or changing of residence is what it's saying, or maybe you have to give up one thing to be able to get the other thing. I feel like there's some kind of giving away of the old, or changing the old so that the new can come in. But this is either new career, new change of residence, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. It also can mean that there's some kind of acute illness for some of you, but I don't really like to read too much into the negative aspects of it. But obviously, if that's resonating with you, it's resonating with you for a reason. Hi, guys. If you're wanting a reading, 1144, I was told to tell you guys, you can look that up on Sacred Scribes. But anyway, if you guys are wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments. There's nobody on the list yet. I'm just doing a general reading for the collective right now. So you'd be the first one to get a reading. So whoever wants one. If not, I guess I'll be ending it short. Not these. Thank you. What messages? Thank you. So instantly I'm hearing some of you are connecting with spirit animal guides, and there is a what is that? A dove coming through. So you guys might want to look up the dove and see what that represents. The animal. I'm also seeing a turtle, and usually the turtle means slow down, or you don't have to move so fast, or maybe there's a slow pace energy that you're experiencing at this time, or something of that sort. But I also feel a connection with music and a clarinet, specifically a clarinet I was hearing and seeing. So don't know exactly what that means, but anyway, maybe some of you need to listen to a clarinet. It may produce some kind of healing for you, or activate some kind of change or something in your DNA. I'm not really for sure, but something's significant about a clarinet, or maybe just that type of instrument in general. No, they're saying a clarinet. Okay, don't know what that means for all of you, or if it means something for all of you, but anyway, take it how you want. And there's also something to do with the animal, the elephant animal spirit, and loyalty, family, connection, intuition is what I was hearing. So if that resonates with you. Adriana says, I am leading you toward the answers to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Some of you have a lot of fear of trusting in what Spirit is trying to show you, or what how Spirit is trying to connect with you. A lot of times that can produce fear in itself, just because we've been raised to believe that connection with Spirit is not good, or if you're seeing ghosts or seeing some other type of being that is, works of the devil or what have you. It's time to push past those things and realize and trust that, all of what you need is readily around you, readily available in your heart space as well. So connection with the angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, and your Akashic records. That Akashic, that book of knowledge, that book of records that lets you know every lifetime that you've ever lived, every little thing that you've ever done, everything's been journaled down, so to speak, and just placed there. You have all the knowing. So connecting with the Akashic records for some of you is what this is speaking about. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. But I'm more so getting that it's about trusting right now. So some of you just need to trust. Yes, trust in the connection, trust in what you're being guided in, like in repeated thoughts, repeated dreams, daydreams, what have you. Yes, they're saying. Are there any other cards that I need to read today? These again. Thank you. What other messages do you have for the collective? Please, love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. Heal away addictions. This is talking about codependencies, things that you depend on to help you to get through something, maybe not have to cope with or deal with your fears or your doubts, or maybe change or what have you. But this also could be, some of you, this is talking about shopping and spending too much money, gambling, something to do with not using money in the correct way. Yes, they're saying. But this could be anything, any kind of behaviors that has taken over and produced some kind of what am I trying to say? Imbalance in your life. Yes, they're saying. They told me to read the bottom. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of pain, past pain, in exchange for peacefulness. That means, okay, guys. That's all I've got for the collective reading. So hopefully somebody will come on here and want a reading and put their name in the comments. If not, I will probably just go ahead and end this. Not sure why Spirit wanted me to do a live feed, though, if no one wants readings. Maybe just whoever's watching now needed to hear the collective message. That could be, if it helped one person, I guess it helps one person, or two people, it helps two people. That's all that matters, right? Hey guys, there's no one on the list. So if no one gets on the list soon, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. I'll shuffle for a few more minutes and see if anybody comes on. Hi guys, there's nobody on the list. If you want a reading, just put your name in the comments, please. Whoever's watching now may be going through some kind of throat chakra activations or some kind of clearing of the throat chakra. You may be feeling more inclined to speak up for yourself or to speak your truth, whatever that is. You may also have Archangel Gabriel or Michael working with you, helping you with communication when it comes to anything with your family, friends, coworkers, what have you. You also may have some kind of ability to connect with deceased loved ones, angels, ETs, or aliens, or whatever you want to call them. Mediumship abilities is what I'm picking up on. You may be awakening to, or you may already be awakened to. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I know. So, also, it's saying that you need to use positive words and actions to manifest the things that you want into your life. And I feel as if there's some sort of doubt. And maybe it's because at one time or another you was closed off to the world, or maybe somebody kept you from speaking your truth, or you was meant to be hushed or something of that sort, held back in some sort of way. But what I'm feeling is there's some sort of breakthrough with this healing of the throat chakra and your communication. And it's asking you to just remain positive. The changes that are happening now are the changes that you asked for or was seeking. Yes, they're saying. As I'm saying that, my throat is actually really itchy and scratchy. Kind of feels as if I need to swallow and it would burn or something of that sort. I had an experience earlier today where as soon as I got off work, I felt like an opening, expansion of the throat, and it felt like I had this big ball in my throat. And then all of a sudden, the same thing happened in my third eye and then in my crown. And then a little bit later, after I got home, I felt it happen in my heart. And it was a little bit different than things that I normally feel. So I know that there was some sort of change or shift or something that was happening, but I wasn't really trying to pay too much attention to exactly what was going on. But I I was driving at the time on my way home from work. But anyway, you're also being asked to be creative at this time, embrace your divine feminine energy as well. It's also asking you to be nurturing to people. I feel as if you already are a nurturer, but what it's asking of you is to be even more of unconditional, loving, non-judgmental. So you may be working through or processing things that have to do with judgment. It may even be judgment on yourself or possibly a spouse. And then you're profoundly clairvoyant. It says trust with your mind's, what you see with your mind's eye as well as your physical sight. It helps you with your spiritual vision, healing, teaching, and guidance. You're a daydreamer is what I'm hearing, or a dreamer. Pay attention to those things that you're dreaming about. Okay, guys, if no one puts their name in the comments within the next 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. I might go ahead and try to go on Facebook Live and do some readings, being no one's wanting one here. Giving it one more minute, guys. If you aren't wanting, if you are wanting a reading, put your name in the comments, please, or I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. There may be some family quarrels at this time for some of you who are watching right now. There may be a lot of heated discussions or arguments is what I'm getting from this one. Dogs are back here snoring. That's what I feel like doing right now. I'm so tired. Hi, hun. Tell me your name, your first name again. If you're wanting to have a reading. Cynthia, good to see you, hun. Glad you're here. Give me just a second. I'll put you on the list. You're the only one here wanting a reading, so I'll start yours in just a second. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you be with me now as I do this reading for Cynthia and anybody else after her. May they be accurate messages from the divine of love and guidance, inspiration for finance, romance, love, connection, anything Spirit wants us to know, what energies they need to know about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Cynthia, let's see what they got for you today. What messages do you have for Cynthia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. Okay, something you're doing is paying off. You're harvesting a reward or blessings, or maybe you're manifesting a lot of good things into your life if you're not expect it to happen. And I'm hearing that a lot of hard work is paying off. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing. You're now starting to reap the rewards. There's also a lot of pure potential, wild energy that's surrounding you. And I feel like this is you that this is speaking about, but there's a lot of pure potential. And because of whatever it is that you're doing, you're being blessed because of it. Yes. I feel like there's a lot of a healing aspect to this card. So there may be a lot of healing different aspects of your life, maybe changing patterns, or, even just all together changing things as you're intuitively guided to, or what have you. And that's what has got you to this place of being rewarded or being blessed or miracles happening or something of that sort. But a lot of potential right here. Yes. I also feel like there's some kind of light being cast upon some shadows. So there may have been some dark times, and all of a sudden, or maybe, a little at a time on different situations, but there was light that was cast upon those shadows, and there was some things that was illuminated to you and being revealed, which is helping you to see different things that you need to see to change and creating that harvest again. Yes, I'm hearing. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Cynthia, please? Love, romance from spirit or higher self, please. So there is a healing aspect to it. Archangel Raphael came out and says that the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. And I feel like this is on yourself and others. So if you're not already a healer, there must be some kind of healing aspect that you're awakening to, or that you need to awaken to, and help heal others as well as animals, probably. Kind of comes with the territory. There may even be a deeper aspect to this. A starseed aspect is what I feel. Maybe several starseed connections. So if you don't know what a starseed is, make sure that you look that up. I was just trying to see if any of the names are coming through. Check out the Pleiades connection, and possibly the Zeta. But when I was getting ready to say Zeta, I was getting a picture of another being, and I'm not for sure who it is. So anyway, just find out if you're a starseed, then something. I have 3 alignments with. Oh, awesome. Great. Hi, Alexis. How are you, honey? I'm glad you're here watching. That's awesome, Cynthia. What other messages do you have for Cynthia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. I'm going to have to get a drink. Hold on just a second. You may be going through some throat stuff too. I already have some throat chakra different than before I started doing your reading, Cynthia. So you may be going through some kind of clearing, activation, or something of that sort. I'm not for sure, but something. Thank you. Sorry about that. What other messages do you have for Cynthia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. There may be some fear involved when it comes to whatever it is that you're manifesting. Anytime we go through like major shifting or major changes, there's some kind of uncomfortability. There's fear that creeps up. So it's just asking you to be positive, stay positive through whatever changes changes it is that you're going through. And I feel like it's many, like it's not just on one level, it's several levels. Like you're still transforming certain things, but and healing certain things, but at the other on the other side of it, you're mastering other skills, and it's helping you to even get further with those other things that you're trying to overcome. But it's just asking you to continue to stay positive, or if you're having those negative thought patterns or what have you, to change them into some kind of better thought pattern. That's all it's asking. Yes, not these cards. These cards. What messages? Thank you. So the angels may be assisting you in some kind of marriage, some kind of commitment, maybe not even a marriage, but some kind of commitment to somebody. This is definitely a romantic partner. If you're not already with somebody, expect somebody to be coming through that door any day now. And for some reason, I feel like the name Daniel actually has a awesome. I just seen that you said something about me telling you to get a fossil. I'm glad that you did that. My hand started itching as soon as I read your comment. That's awesome. Anyway, Daniel, actually the name, I've never ever got this with anybody else, Cynthia, but the name Daniel might be significant. Yes, they're saying maybe a middle name. It could be a first name. Maybe even the name Danny, because the name Danny is coming to me. So whatever that means. Oh, you're single. Awesome. Well, love's coming your way. And it's asking you to meditate, do yoga, stretch your body, sing and dance, move your body around. This is about movement in general, but this card is actually about yoga and exercise, but I'm actually getting movement, dancing, stretching, all of the above. So whatever that means for you. Okay, Cynthia, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hon. Thank you for being here and putting your name on the list. I didn't think anybody was going to get their name on the list. Was a little worried I was going to have to hang up, and I didn't want to. If you're wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments so that I know that you're wanting one. If not, I'm just going to assume that you're just here watching. Alexis, I got you on the list, honey. So if you're still here, just let me know that you're still here. I'm good, honey. I'm just really tired right now. It's my start of my weekend right now, so I'm good. Okay, Alexis, this is for you, honey. The first card that came out for you is books, which is about studying. Now, what this is referring to, this is talking about studying about different, hear me out for a second, sis. This is talking about studying different religions, studying different spiritual practices, asking spirit, praying and asking spirit to like lead you to the right books, the right videos, the right movies, the right information. And then when you get to the right information, you're going to know it's right because your heart is going to tell you. You're just going to know. So it's asking you to connect with things that are going to help you to learn about connection with spirit. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So that means that I'm spot on with what I'm saying. But it also could mean that that it's wanting you to journal your experiences with spirit. So when you do start to have those experiences, if you're not already having them, it's asking you to start journaling those experiences. I want you to start connecting at night, Alexis. Not close your eyes. Open your eyes in the dark. Sit in the dark and open your eyes and just ask spirit to come and connect with you. Allow yourself to have that fear, because you're going to have that fear like, oh man, this is weird. My eyes are opening. And Trish said that something might touch me or what have you, but it's asking you to connect with spirit at this time in the dark. So open your light you see. When you do see them, just push through those fears and just say, okay, I don't know who you are. You might be an angel. You might be a spirit guide or what have you, but give me a name. And then maybe within the next couple days or the next couple hours or minutes, you might just get this name that comes to you, but you're being asked at this time to start connecting with spirit in a way that you never have before, and trust in the process. Okay, Archangel Michael wants to work with you when it comes to a spiritual awakening. And this is talking about awakening of the mind, body, spirit, and soul. You're going to be pushed, so to speak, to have to heal certain aspects of your life or change certain aspects about yourself so that you become a better person all around. Also become somebody that can help this planet to evolve spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So mentally, I'm hearing as well. Anyway, uh, this is one of the angels that you'll probably want to connect with in while your connection in the dark, meditating. Even if you're not keeping your eyes open, keep your eyes closed, that's fine, but just ask and intend to connect with Archangel Michael and allow that energy to be present in your body. You might feel a shift in energy around you. You might feel a shift in pressure in your ears or in your head, or a twitching in your eyes. That's how you'll know that you're connecting. That's all completely normal. And it will give you a little bit of fear at first if you're not used to that. Fairy cards, angel cards. Thank you. Angels, what messages am I supposed to take? This one. Isabella says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. I feel like there's a few different things that this is talking about. If you've been thinking about having a baby or something to do with a child, I don't know, because when I was thinking pregnancy, I don't actually see you getting pregnant or being pregnant, but however, I feel like a pregnancy is involved. So if you're thinking about something to do with pregnancy, then, or having a kid or adopting a kid or taking on somebody's kid or something of that sort, this is saying, yes, it's a good time for that. Also, there's some kind of career shift or career change or promotion or something to do with, betterment in career is what I'm hearing. Yes, I'm also getting. I'm scratching my head because I'm trying to figure out that if they're just keeping, like, are you pregnant and keeping something from me or something of that sort? But there may be something to do with a pregnancy coming, because I feel like there is. Even if it's not for you, maybe there's somebody around you that's having a baby and you're going to be helping out with it or something of that sort. But I feel like you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm completely lost too then. Oh. Sonia says, I bring a message from your deceased loved ones. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Okay, first of all, I was hearing Granny Boo coming out, and she was showing me making her biscuits and gravy. So I don't know if maybe you just made biscuits and gravy, or you need to be making biscuits and gravy, or try it. I've been wanting to try to have. Oh, that's awesome, Alexis. Well, it's saying that it's the right time for you to do this, and I'm knocking over my cards and stuff. But anyway, Granny is coming through and telling you that she loves you. I feel as if she's been possibly, if she's not already, messing with your feet or somebody messing with your legs, or you feel like energy, I don't know, something to do with your feet or legs or something of that sort. Maybe you're feeling a breeze against your legs or something, or maybe you're going to, now that I've said that. I'm not real for sure. What cards do I go to? Thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have for Alexis at this time? Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay, you may be feeling like there's a lot of challenges, like your world's being turned upside down. You may feel as if the universe is putting a lot of obstacles in your way, so to speak. But what I'm feeling is these obstacles or these challenges are more like forcing you into making changes that are actually better for you. So go with the flow, which is what the Piper is talking about, going with the flow, what the universe is put in front of you. Try not to be hateful or grouchy or complaining about the different changes that are happening, but try to gain a better understanding or a better perspective. See all these different faces and all these different eyes looking at you. Those are different perspectives. These may be coming from your intuition. It may be like repeated thoughts or dreams that you keep having about certain things that you should be doing or something of that sort. It may be different perspectives on how to trust that connection that's coming in. You know, that connection with Granny and her, you feeling her touching your legs, or it could be anywhere, but something, she was showing me your feet. So whatever that has to do with your feet. And it may even have something to do with when you was a baby. Maybe she touched your feet a lot when you was a baby, because I'm seeing like toddler feet. But anyway, it's time of understanding where these different perspectives are coming from. Spirit is guiding you, leading you, and instructing you on different things that you need to be doing at this time, things that you need to change, fears that you need to face, doubts that you need to process and get through, all of those kind of things, different perspectives, higher awareness at this time. Yes, I'm hearing. But just go with the flow, roll with the punches, Alexis, and everything's going to be okay, honey. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. I love you, and I'm glad that you came back and was watching my reading. Have a good night, honey, and a great weekend. If there's anybody here wanting a reading, please just give me your first name in the comment, and you'll be next on the list. There's no one else waiting. Aw. I love you too, Alexis. Have a good night, honey. If you're watching and wanting a reading, please put your name in the comments. If I don't get any more names within the next couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and hang up this live feed. Whoever's still watching, a card came out for spending time in nature, meditating, contemplating about your decisions and the things that you need to do and change, where you need to put action and time in, things like that. I'm also getting a connection with fairies for some of you and connection to water. So whatever that means for each of you. I also feel like somebody needs to stargaze or maybe even connection with the star seed, your star seed lineage or something of that sort. But I'm seeing stargazing connection with the stars, meaning pulling down the energy from certain stars, maybe for healing, maybe for downloads or upgrades to your DNA, something of that sort. I'm not for sure. But that could mean something different to each of you. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this live feed if no one puts their name and in the comments. Just one more minute here. We are going to start planting our garden tomorrow. My brother came and tilled it several times, about 6 times, maybe 4 or 5, 6 times, something like that, last weekend. So we get to plant it this weekend. We just went and bought fence tonight. I'm glad you was here, Cynthia. Thank you for coming. And you're welcome. You have a good night too, hon. Much love to you. But we're excited. This is my first garden outside of having one with my parents when I was growing up. So even though I was raised on a farm most of my life, it's been a while since I've actually had a garden. So hi, Nadia. How are you? Got you on the list, hon. You'll be next. So I'm excited to do that. We're going to start in the morning, put our fence up around it so the animals can't get in. What cards do I, angel cards? What messages do you have for Nadia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Nadia. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Not these anymore. These. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Nadia, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Thank you. Okay, so Nadia, it's asking you to be very optimistic at this time. There's some things that are in the works that are changing and transforming in you right now, helping you to be more of a healer. And I feel like this is like a healer like me, like learning from the angels, learning from your spirit guides, learning from your intuition, things like that. But I feel like there's a deeper purpose for you that you're starting to tap into, or that you need to tap into. Yes, this is the first time I've really heard that for you, but it's asking you to reach for the stars with your dreams, and don't compromise. Don't let people put you down. Don't let yourself put yourself down. Don't put yourself down is what it's saying. But it's asking you to dream big at this time. Show the universe, tell the universe what you want, make a dream board, act as if you already have those things, speak as if you already have those things in your life, all of that good stuff. What other messages do you have for Nadia at this time, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from, thank you. Workshops and seminars. It says attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. I feel like a few years down the road, this is exactly what it's talking about. I was questioning that. Like, is this meaning that she's going to be speaking in the public? And that's exactly what I heard. And I feel like you're like, oh, no. But there was some kind of public speaking, some kind of, may not be like up on a podium with thousands of people around you, but there's some kind of groups that you hold, or some kind of retreats or something. I don't know. Or maybe you're attending some kind of retreat or some kind of something of the sort. But I feel like you've got a lot of experience, strength, and hope to share with people, and you're still have many experiences to go through to be able to share. Yes, they're saying. However, they're saying whatever you already have experienced, you need to be sharing with other people. You need to help them to heal and know how to get through those things just like you did. So only share your experience, strength, and hope. Whatever you've got through, how did you get through it? The good, bad, and the indifferent. Share every bit of those things. Don't sugarcoat it for people. However, you are a teacher, you are a healer, you are somebody that is supposed to be inspiring and enlightening people. So know that you're good enough. Yes, they're saying. I was told to read the bottom, which is the goddess, which is talking about your creative energy, expressing your divine feminine energy, all of that stuff. So again, your artwork comes up quite a bit. So if you're not doing artwork, poems, I'm even hearing, so something to do with writing poems, if that's what it's talking about for you. But I seen poems. Yeah, these. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Nadia? Oh, I'm sure it is intimidating, Nadia. I remember when I first awakened to the ability to heal and had never had any kind of Reiki courses, didn't even know what Reiki was at that time. I did have some kind of energy healing done by one of my friends that I only knew for a couple years and stuff like that. But anyway, it was very intimidating to me. It still can be intimidating. However, like I knew what I knew, and I knew that I was supposed to be doing what I was doing. And it just is what it is. That's part of pushing through those fears and getting past all of that. Those are the things that are still needing to heal in you. And you just have to push through the fears and do it anyway. You just do. You have a higher purpose. That's what else I kept thinking about is, I have a higher purpose. There's a reason why I'm supposed to be doing this. I was chosen. It wasn't that that I'm any more special than anybody else on this planet, but I was still chosen to do that. Everybody's chosen to do certain things, and you're just one of those that happen to be chosen to do that as well. So just push through those fears as best as you can and do it. you know, there may be some kind of disappointments. There will be some kind of disappointments, but those disappointments are just the lessons that you have to learn to enable you to get to the part of being that healer that it's talking about. I mean, you already are a healer. You're healing yourself by pushing through all that stuff, but there's still more that you need to push through, is what I'm saying. You may even feel like there's really, really, really dark times, but those dark times, there's always joy and blessings on the other side of it. Okay, let's see. I got 2 of them that popped out here. If you're on here wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments below, or in the comments below, in the comments over on the side, I guess it is. Anyway, so there may be some sort of shocking news or some kind of major awakening. It could be bad, it could be good, it could be indifferent, it could be what have you, but there's some kind of shocking news that's coming to you. This also could mean that the lion is a spirit animal that is trying to help you with courage and confidence at this time. True, I heard. Two is what I was trying to say, but true is what I heard. And there's some kind of cheerfulness, gratefulness. You're starting to shift into more gratefulness for the challenges in your life, because you realize without those challenges and those lessons that you can't get to the other side. You can't become that healer because of what have you. No, man, you're not crazy at all. I understand that dark seems more often. It would seem more often. I feel like I see and feel a lot more dark than I used to, and it's all because everything is continuously coming up. I'm always praying for peace and joy and happiness in my life, but if I want those things, seem like I'm facing the dark at all times. And I have light that breaks through quite a bit, and I have good times and everything, but at the same time I'm really struggling and really pushing to just get to the other side of things. You're not alone, man. This is something that every one of us that's on this journey go through at some given time. And then we may have periods of where there's no darkness and it just seems like we have all peace and joy. And we may have a couple years of darkness, and then all of a sudden, things are just really good again. But that's just part of the journey, man. We have to go through whatever we have to go through. And you're not crazy. You're not alone. I know exactly how you feel. I have felt that way many, 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 many times, and been feeling that way quite often lately. So just keep pushing through. No, you're feeling pushed to do it because that's the universe saying, you've asked what your life purpose is, and we're trying to push you to become what that life purpose is. So just keep following what you feel, man. Go with the flow. Trust in your intuition, Nadia, and know that you're good enough. Those are all things that we have to push through just to get to the other side and be that healer. We have to heal ourselves as well. So there's a lot of things that's going to be there. Anyway, I'm glad that you got something out of your reading, Nadia. I love you. Thank you for being here again and supporting. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, honey. Start connecting with Archangel Raphael and Michael. Michael's the one that helps me a lot with healing, and Jesus does too, but I'm feeling that you should connect with Raphael. So make sure that you connect with that angel. And all you need to do is just sit in meditation and intend on connecting with Archangel Raphael to help you to learn how to heal those fears that you have, those insecurities, those doubts, whatever it is, and to help you face them head on and to purge, okay, to purge them. So make sure that you're doing that. This card was popping out as I was just putting away the things, and it is the rose, which is talking about beauty, good health, An awakening. I just heard a blooming. So you're blooming. Yes, they're saying. Okay, guys, if there's anybody else on this live feed that's wanting a reading, put your name in the comments. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end it. It's never easy for anybody in their mind, Nadia. The whole purpose of meditation is to learn to quiet our mind. So allow your mind to race, allow it to be, how it is. But what you are going to do is you're going to intend that every time that you sit down and close your eyes, you're going to intend that eventually you're going to have silence. Eventually you're going to get there. So just practice makes perfect. Practice it every day for 5 days straight for 10, 15 minutes. Set a timer. Listen to music. Even if your mind is racing, do it anyway. It took me months to get there. And then after I had this breakthrough, it was seeing and connecting with energies and spirit and different ways than I ever had in my entire life. I've been connecting with spirit since I was a kid, about 8 years old. That as far back as I can remember was 8 years old. About 8 or 9. Anyway, but meditation was not ever easy for me either. ADHD, whatever, all those labels that I was given were all just bullshit labels that were really just holding me back from really expanding my mind. But just practice makes perfect. It's going to be hard for a while, but then you'll have this breakthrough and you'll have silence and your mind just quiets. You don't know how it does it. It just does it. So just practice makes perfect. I'm glad you got that confirmation, Nadia. I love you, honey. That's okay. We all lack structure, hun. It's all about routine and, trying not to have too much. What is it? Too much. Let me think of what the right word is to say here. Expectations on yourself. Don't expect that you have to have complete silence when you meditate, or don't expect that everything has to heal overnight, or you're going to change it. It's not going to happen that way. Here I am since 2016 is when I started doing healing, when I awakened to being able to heal that raccoon and didn't even know what the heck I was doing and all that. That was 2016. So to now, and I feel like I went backwards some. There's going to be times when you're going to feel that way, man. It's just is what it is. I've been in the process for the past 2 years of healing some major shit. Adjusting to a lot of different things. And now I'm starting to feel like I'm coming back together and getting my shit back together. So, in most areas of my life, but it just takes time. Just don't beat yourself up. Anyway, if you're on here wanting a reading, please, put your name in the comments. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed. No, man, you're definitely not alone. Trust me, you're not alone at all. Okay, guys, since no one else is getting on the live feed, I'm going to go ahead and hang this video up. I might go on Facebook and try Facebook here in a little bit and all that good stuff. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. I will be going live again tomorrow or Saturday as well here on YouTube. So much love to you guys. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful weekend. Timing's always divine, Nadia. It always is, honey. You hear the things that you need to hear when you hear them, Much love to you guys. Have a great night.